Hey guys, so Anastasia Beverly Hills is launching yet another shadow palette. I feel like these are very hyped palettes, whether they are good or bad. So today I'm going to be doing another dupe video to show you the dupes that I have in my collection to mimic the Anastasia Prism palette. So if you're interested in seeing my dupe slash DIY palette, then just keep watching. Okay, so this is what my dupe palette looks like for the Anastasia Prism palette. You can see the colors are very similar. I tried to stick with shimmers where they had shimmers, matte where they had mattes, and like super metallics where they had metallics in the palette. So why don't we get to swatching? You can see that this looks very similar to the actual palette. I will insert a picture of the actual palette right here so you can see the comparison. So let's jump into swatches and naming my dupe shadows. So I'm going to go top row and then second row. So the very first one in the palette is Nylon by MAC. This one is like a very soft, shimmery, like champagne color, if you will. Very similar to the one in the Anastasia palette. Next, we have an Inglot shadow. This is number 311. It's a beautiful, like corally peach color. As the second one in the Prism palette was a matte peach color. Next in the Prism palette was like a matte buff color. This is Coastal Scents Chamois Nude. Chamois Nude. I'm not exactly sure how you say it. It's C-H-A-M-O-I-S Nude. And this is like a nice, like a slightly warm nude shade. Next we have a very pretty bronze. This is New Penny by Coastal Scents. These are regularly like $1.99, $1.98, and they frequently have half off sales, making them less than $1, so you really can't beat that. And the quality of their metallic shadows are amazing. So here is a New Penny. Next, they had a really pretty like dark blue shimmer with hints of black, and the best dupe that I could find is actually Rainstorm, also by Coastal Scents. Like I said, their metallics are very, very good. It's so deep that it could look gray. So here's Rainstorm. Next one in the palette is the one that I think is the hardest to dupe. It was like an electric yellow with a hint of lime. So I have Light Yellow by Coastal Scents right here. It is like a super bright yellow, but it also has slight green undertones, so I thought this was a really good dupe for the one in the Anastasia palette. I believe that the Anastasia one was a bit more neon, but that's the closest that I could find, and I'm swatching on bare arm, so no primer, nothing. Next in her palette was one that just looked like an intense black. So this is Luxie Beauty Sinister, and I do have a discount code for Luxie Beauty products if you guys are interested. It's always down below. It's just like a really, really dark matte black. So here is Sinister. So this is the first row. Now we'll move on to the second row. The first one in the second row was like this purple metallic, but it had like a hint of something, hint of blue, hint of pink. This is Genesis by Luxie Beauty, also stunning, and it has purple with hints of pink in it, which is why I thought it was a perfect dupe for the Anastasia one. Very metallic. The Luxie metallic shadows are stunning. Next they had a deep chocolate brown. This is Cocoa, also by Luxie Beauty. This one is so soft. It's like a very deep, dark chocolate brown. Next was a beautiful gold. It wasn't too warm and it wasn't too cold. It was like a mid-tone gold shade. This is Daybreak by Divina. It's like an indie brand. I'm not exactly sure how you say the name, but they have an Instagram page, they have an Etsy page. I'm sure you can find them. I'll try to leave a link below. It's a little crumbly, but the end result is beautiful. Look at that color, Daybreak. Next was a beautiful deep, deep green that could almost pull black or purple depending on how you look at it, and this is Houdini by Makeupgeek, one of their foiled shadows. Deep, deep green that could also pull a hint of black or purple depending on how the light hits it. Next was an orangey tone, and I believe it was just like a bit muted. It was a deep orange, but it looked like it had a bit of a muted undertone to it. And this is Terracotta by Luxie Beauty. Again, super soft, just like a deep kind of orange, like a muted orange. It's not pumpkin orange. Next in the palette was a beautiful copper. This is called Beach Bum by Luxie Beauty. Here's Beach Bum. And finally, there was like a dusty rose matte color, and this one is Last Dance, also by Luxie Beauty. It's like a pale pinkish gray is the best way I can think to describe it. Like a pinkish gray. And there it is down there on the bottom. So here you have it. Here are the swatches for my Anastasia Prism dupe palette. And if you're interested in purchasing any of these, I will try to leave the names all listed below in the description box. And if you're interested in this Z palette, this is the Z palette by Luxie Beauty. It's an extra large, so it fits this, I believe, a similar number of single pan shadows to like the Z palette extra large size. They're amazing. When I'm filming this, they are on sale for $10 a piece, and I do have a discount code for Luxie, so definitely head on over and check them out. It's a really good deal. They're sturdy. They've got the clear cover so you can see what's inside your palette, so I would definitely pick up some of these while they're on sale, or even at the regular price, which is $20, still cheaper than the Z palette extra large palettes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism dupe video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.